Hey guys, Jonathan Feist here for Drone Rush. I have in my hands the Yuneec Mantis Q. Let's see what it looks like to get this thing out of the box and get it set up, and then let's get flying. The first thing many of you are going to notice is that the camera gimbal is mounted on just a 2-axis rotation. That's fair, that is a concern, and to some degree a limitation of this drone. However, I hope that's not where you stop looking. This is a great little machine. It's a solid build, feels wonderful in hand, in the air. It's nice and strong, and it has powerful motors. Yuneec, of course, has more experience in the larger drone category with their hexacopters, like that H520 commercial drone. And you can tell that that experience comes through even on this smaller, compact, backpack-sized drone. The remote control for the drone is also a very compact machine. You can see how small it is in my hand, and of course the front folds down, the antenna fold in, and the cable comes out to really pack this thing away. It holds up to a 6-inch screen phone, like this Pixel 2 XL, and it has all the right buttons and functions to get you flying. Of course, the majority of the flight features are built into the app. This is the Yuneec Pilot app for Android, but your basics for navigation are built into the remote. That goes for some camera controls as well. There's a dial that controls the camera gimbal, there's a dedicated video record button, and a dedicated camera button. The machine comes out of the box with a USB Type-C cable. That's because it is powered by USB Type-C, and then has the USB connection out to a USB Type-C phone. We haven't tried yet to see if it supports iOS or any other Android devices. We tried flying this drone with and without a smartphone attached. I have to say, the experience is far better with the phone. Quite equivalent to like your DJI Mavic Air. I feel I've said enough about the Yuneec Mantis Q. Time to get this thing into the sky and see what it can do. Allow me to start by showing you some photos taken by the Yuneec Mantis Q. This is where this drone shines. It is a 1/3.06-inch CMOS sensor, 12 megapixels in size. As you can see, there's just enough stabilization that it comes out with nice, crisp photos. I won't ignore that it has some issues focusing on some of the intricate contrast designs of the trees, but all in all, this is a solid looking photo, and these are untouched. You're seeing them purely straight with the automatic settings from the drone. No white balance, no color correction. Moving over to the video, this is 4K video. The Yuneec Mantis Q does not shoot stabilized 4K video. Instead, it has a digital stabilization for HD and 720p resolutions. As you can imagine, unstabilized video does not look so great. If you can look past that though, you can see that the 4K quality is pretty nice. If you recall, however, the folks at Yuneec teased us just a little bit at Interdrone 2018. They said a stabilized camera version of this drone is coming soon. Now the question you gotta ask yourself, is this worth it? If you are going up into the air to shoot 4K video, no, the Mantis Q is not the drone for you, but that $500 price tag is certainly enticing. If you're looking to shoot some 1080p and lower resolution video, or you're just looking to take advantage of that 12 megapixel camera in the sky, there's nothing wrong with the Mantis Q at all. In fact, if we continue down the spec sheet, there's a few things here that are to be impressed by. With the drone airborne, you can look for a battery to last you up to 33 minutes in the sky. That's almost an industry leader in this range. While you're booting around the clouds, you can expect to see about 13 close to 14 miles per hour in more stabilized modes. But if you put it in the sport mode and really launch it, you're looking at just short of 45 miles per hour. The remote control has a stated range of 4,921 feet. That's just shy of 1 mile connectivity. And of course, you're looking at GPS and GLONASS combined to make for stable flight and a reliable return to home feature. Back in hand, this drone weighs just over 1 pound of flight takeoff weight. Unfolded, it's about 10 inches by 8 inches by 2.5 inches. And when you fold it down, you're looking at about 6.5 inches, 3.5 inches by 2.5 inches, making this one of the more compact folding drones in the segment. Now, the Mantis Q has a fancy little trick up its sleeve. We've seen drones flown by hand gestures, but now we're getting to see drones flown by voice controls. Wake up. Take a picture. Take off.
Take off, please confirm.
Yes.
Take off now.
Sleep. And Yuneec didn't stop at just maneuver left, maneuver right, take a photo. They actually have the ability to take off on land. Just please be aware that that voice control will probably require an internet connection to operate. Yuneec has some unique requirements on your mobile OS in terms of needing an internet connection or not. Make sure you check that out before you fly. And as we bring the Mantis Q in for a landing, Yuneec stated 33 minutes of airtime with semi-optimal conditions gave us a real-world flight time of just over 26 minutes. That includes a lot of maneuvering around, shooting video almost the entire time, and a little bit of fun with the sport mode. So let's be real for a minute about the Yuneec Mantis Q. Not that we haven't been so far, but let's get down to the brass tacks here. Is this a camera drone? It's a drone with a camera, certainly, but it is not a videographer's dream. The still photos to the 12 megapixel camera are more than serviceable, but again, not the best out there. That being said, the Mantis Q is about the same or even better than competitors in the same price range. Certainly the drone itself is just as capable, I'm finding, as the DJI Spark. Not quite as capable as the Mavic Air, but DJI's quick shots are hard to beat sometimes. Connectivity and range are more than I need for my poor eyesight to be able to still see that thing legally, and I've found the GPS lock to be more than reliable. In terms of actual flight capability, I will note, if you didn't see it in the videos there, that the drift at hover it's up there. I'm gonna put it equivalent to like the GDU O2. So we're not talking deal breaker here, we're just not talking about as stable as we've seen in some other more expensive drones. For the $499 price tag, I really believe Yuneec has nailed it. They certainly have the platform down. This is a solid drone, it's a pleasure to fly, and very reliable. That said, their tease of a fully stabilized gimbal has definitely got my interest. I still think there's many of you who will have a great time with this drone, especially that $499 price tag. But if you're really looking for the video, hang out for next year to develop that gimbal and produce something truly competitive to some of the higher end DJI products. For now, this compact form factor and great price tag make this a buy in my books, as long as you don't need that stabilized 4K video. Stay tuned for more coverage of the Mantis Q and of course the DJI Mavic 2 series of drones as well. We got plenty coverage coming very soon. And if you like what you see here, we always appreciate that thumbs up, and when you subscribe, consider hitting that bell icon so you can see what comes next. Thanks again all, fly safe.